It's glad to be here on this Saturday.
And
We'll make that clear for my boss, David. It's Saturday.
Yeah, it's not Friday.
Not Friday. Today is Saturday.
Yes, it is.
So we're doing a flight out of Idaho, currently at 4,700 and what was it? 4,000. I think 4,700.
4,000. It's pretty high, almost 48,000 feet.
Yeah, I think it's like 4,793 feet. I think it's
pretty high.
Yeah, definitely a high runway. So I'm gonna load packs here.
Awesome.
So the other day, me and Declan got my honeycomb profile brought in and all that, and like something just went whack with mine. So we're using my Logitech Pro. I've got the throttle and the flight stick. I don't mind using it. I need to maybe set the sensitivity to make it less sensitive than what it is. It doesn't take much to get this thing up in the air, but I don't know. I'll either get the honeycomb out and fly with it again, or who knows? Maybe I'll pass it on somebody else.
You know, I gotta say though, it's kind of sad though, considering all the money you spend on it and you want to use it, and it goes wacko like that.
Yeah, I mean, I got all the profiles that he set up for it and all that. But it was making my, like, it was turning off and on, auto throttle off.
Oh boy.
Approach on, approach off. It was just going whack. And that wasn't Declan's fault. Like, he helped me get it set up.
No.
It was working as far as what he set up for me, but it's just one of them things where I didn't want to mess with it anymore. I wanted to be able to, do my flights, and so I'll drag it back out maybe and get it straightened out. But alright, so we're on pack here. We'll get our passenger stuff set up here. Man, let's see.
Don't mind me, folks. I'm just doing a few
Start
dishes.
flight. Career mode.
I cannot wait to start using that.
We're going to climb to 35,000 feet.
Nice.
That'll be our cruise altitude for today.
And we're flying to Toronto today?
Yes. Yep.
It's going to be a bit of a short flight, I think, because Toronto's not too far from there.
Yeah, it's not that close. Hey. Alright, Wi-Fi, entertainment. Perfect.
You know,
it's cool too because the customs card is checked. It notices when you're doing a flight from one country to the next.
yeah. That is cool.
That is weird. So it was unable to connect to my simulator. Oh, there we go. It's working now.
Awesome.
Just one of them things.
Alright, back to what I was doing.
Why are you not opening the cockpit door? What's going on here?
Shift D is supposed to open that door, isn't it?
It's Shift D.
That's what I thought.
I'll restart
TFM is restarting.
That.
TFM is shutting down.
This is being silly.
That's not good.
Never aggressive.
Oh, don't tell me.
Oh, God. All right. Well, all right. For some reason, when okay. TFM, you're bugging out, bud. And this is TFM. because when I hit Shift E, it's making the noise that it makes when you hit the left or right soft keys.
Oh yeah, that's definitely a TFM bug.
Why will it not open the door? Alright. Let me try something.
TFM is shutting down.
Still making the noise. Alright.
It's definitely a TFM bug.
We're gonna do something here, guys. I don't know why. Y'all listen carefully when I hit Shift E. Ready? Hear that? Where is it on? Let me see here. We're gonna try something. I don't understand. Would you guys have a dinner, doing dinner dishes or something?
No, I'm just doing dishes just to clean things up.
I'm like you. I don't like it messy and dirty.
Yeah, I'm the same way.
I'm gonna wipe off the counters now.
Alright, guys, we're at kill P3D. I don't know. I'll start it back up because it's being. Close that. And Andy, if you're listening, you want to come up, dude. You got to come up and stay in the room long enough for me to. You're like Jesse. I try to message you, and you pop in, and 2 seconds later you're gone.
You're gone. Yep.
I'm not that fast when I'm busy doing something, brother. You want to come in the room, you got to come up and stick around.
Yep. Can't just.
Try this again. I don't know what it was doing, you guys. I don't understand. Alright, change vehicle.
I'm gonna wipe that.
G. Airport. Alright. Alright, Andy, stick around. Just hold on a minute.
Don't leave.
Yes, give me,
Ziggy. Volume 5.
there we go. Now it's working. Alright.
Just a quick restart.
Yeah, I did restart real quick. I don't know, weird things happen sometimes. You know, what do you do?
Yep.
Brandon, if you're not busy, you want to grab him?
Yes. Let me see where he is.
He's at the very top.
Yeah, I'll go grab him. There we go.
Hello.
Hey.
Alright, 5. And yeah, P3D was doing the silliest thing. Like, well, P3D slash TFM. So you know the noise it makes when you hit the left soft and right soft keys.
Yeah.
I went to open the door where I'm using packs, and it was making the CDU sound, the left click and right click, you know.
Oh,
And
weird.
then,
Okay.
yeah, every key that I was hitting was making that noise. So I don't know what it was. I don't know. I shut down TFM and restarted P3D, and now it's fine. But that was the weirdest thing ever. It was like it automatically got put into a CDU somehow, but I don't see how because it even made the noise even after I shut down TFM. It was still going to click, click, like it's making that noise on any key I hit.
Tab might have gotten locked
Oh,
somehow because you can press and hold tab and type any key, and it will automatically go to the FMC instead of whatever it's supposed to do.
Oh boy.
So
I'm
you
cur-
could have done like Shift E to open the close the doors, and it could have just typed the capital E in there.
oh, it types in the edit box when you hold down.
Yeah. So if you're holding down tab and then you type something, it said the FMC will intercept it.
I wonder
Oh my gosh.
if there's a key. I guess there's not a. I guess it doesn't, like, you can't do like hold down tab and, well, actually it did let me hit the F1 through F12, but those are standard CDU keys, aren't they?
Mm-hmm.
Huh. So I was actually controlling the CDU, the real one. Well, I mean,
That's interesting.
TFM does the same thing, but I mean, I was actually in the one, in the actual.
You could have.
That's
yeah,
weird.
You could have somehow done that. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know that if you hold down the tab key, it lets you type.
Yep. Now you know.
That'd be an awkward way to type into the
That
CDU.
would be an
wouldn't it?
awkward way.
Had to hold
Yeah.
Some people actually do it if they TFM isn't doing what they want it to. Some people actually do that. They'll just go over to the FMC and start typing.
Oh wow.
I think, who was it, Rob or somebody said they actually filled the FMC out that way completely because they knew it well enough that they could just go in there and hammer the stuff out, and there you go. But that was like in the early days.
Wow.
Yep.
That. And it's
if
pure
you-
guessing too, because you really don't. You know.
Yeah, well, and what some people actually do, if they're on stream, what they'll do is, if they're, I know Thomas did this for a while, but if you're in the sim and you do F10, then you do Shift 3, or even if you do F9 and Shift 3, it brings up the visible FMC, so like you're focused on it, so people in the stream can see it. And then you just flip over to a TFM, because if you have capture window set in OBS, you can flip over to TFM and no one's gonna know it.
Oh
no one
wow.
would ever know that you're using an
Yeah.
accessibility add-on.
Oh yeah, because there's a way to set it to. I'd like to have someone show me how to do that. How to keep it on one window.
Yeah, because then you just hit shift 3 while you're in the cockpit, brings up the viewable FMC, or their interactive version.
Yeah.
They flip back to TFM, do all their nonsense, and if you're watching YouTube and you're sighted, you wouldn't know.
That's ingenious, actually.
Yep, you would just think that a sighted person was interacting with it, or you had sighted help telling you what to type.
Oh, wow. So you basically do that with Shift F3?
How do you lock the window? Like, not necessarily for CDU, but let's just say that I'm wanting to keep OBS on the P3D window.
Yeah, okay, so basically what you do is you go add a scene to your scene collection. Once you have that scene added, then what you have to do is you go to make sure that scene is selected. Then you go to sources and you add a video capture source. You want a new one, and under the options it'll say window capture. Actually, let me see, hold on. Okay, so in my P3D, scene, I'd right click on it, I'd go to add new source, or go to sources. I'd right click, add new source. Under video, I would choose window capture.
Mm-hmm.
And then what it will do, you have to have P3D up, you have to have it loaded into an airplane. It doesn't care what airplane. And then once you click on window capture, it'll say, what window do you want to load? A pre-existing one? No, you check the box that says new. And it will give you a list of all the open windows on your desktop. So you would choose prepar.x:, and then whatever the window title is, I think it's prepar 3D5. And then
what's up, Jesse?
Hey, what's up? No, is that something came up, like my mom was calling me for something, I had to take care of something.
Then you press OK, and you should be good to go with that. Then
Okay. I'll just have you after we maybe here later today if you're not busy. I'll have you help me go through and do it, because it'd be a lot easier if I can just keep people on the, like right now they're watching, we're on live stream, but when I tab away, sometimes I tab back and it doesn't actually, another window will actually be over top of the window I'm wanting them to see. Like they've had to tell me, hey, your chat window's over top of your. And I had to go to desktop and then alt tab back. And to me, we don't need our viewers to see everything else we do. They just need to see the flight sim window. And I think a lot of viewers, from my experience, and those of you that might be watching now or whatever, you can leave your feedback on it. But from what I've gathered, most of them just like to be there watching the flight. They like to see inside the cockpit. And actually, you've got two different views and I've found that a lot of people like the F9 view. The F9 is the cockpit plus window. The F10 is kind of like your screen is the window altogether. And so all they're seeing, it's just straight out the window. They're not seeing none of the buttons or controls or.
Yeah, and then there's cameras that are inside that 3D view that you can move around. So you can look to the left, look to the right, look up, look down, look behind you.
Oh yeah, while you're inside the
All
cockpit
different
view.
angles. You can actually have the camera point down to the console, center console that are between you and your co-pilot. All that kind of stuff. So
Yeah, I need to get with Ira and set my cameras up because I think you got to set them, don't you?
I believe you do.
Oh, so you have to have Ira's assistants doing that?
Well, yeah, because you're not
Yeah.
going to know what you're looking at.
Oh, okay.
Now in the
That's where their
2D,
desktop app will come in very handy.
well, now in the 2D app, or in the F9 view,
Yeah.
yeah, in the F9 view of the cockpit, if you press the letter A while you're in there, you can cycle between all of the internal cockpit views, and you have like.
Is it A or Shift A? I always thought it was Shift A and
No,
Shift
it's
S.
A is to cycle. Well, no, A is to shift. A is to jump forward in the list of views, and Shift S or Shift A
CDU
is
message
to jump
displayed.
backwards. in
Single
the list
FMC
of
operation.
views. Now,
You can do it with the S as well. You can do.
if you press
CDU
the
message
letter
cleared.
S while you're in cockpit view, it's going to jump to all of your major cameras, like the outside right wing,
Yeah,
outside
yeah.
left wing.
Okay.
And then even those have different sub-views, so if you're on the outside right wing and you press the letter A, it'll give you two camera views of the right side wing view.
So if I'm on the F9 view like I am right now, I can hit A.
So if you hit A, it will cycle between cockpit view, upper overhead, lower overhead, pedestal, console, and then back to the cockpit view.
Hold on a minute, guys. I'm gonna just mute my mic for a second, but I'll be right back.
Whoa.
Yeah. Mute is good.
The only thing of course, the only thing now is when I do that, I don't know which one I'm on. But I
Yes, you
think-
will. You can. Yes, you can check that. If you
Oh,
say
you're
like
right.
you're on the cockpit view,
Okay,
Yeah.
Is this any better?
that's better. And you
Yes.
press the letter A. If you NVDA object
I'll
nav
be right back.
down once into the free bar window, and if you object nav all the way to the right, it will tell you what view you're in. It'll say something like VC cockpit, or it'll say upper overhead.
Okay,
lower
so it says
overhead.
I'm on the F/OE.
F/OE, yeah, it's the first officer's view. I forgot
Oh,
about that because you have
that
have
is really
captains.
cool.
you have captain seat,
That is cool.
first officer seat, jump seat,
There's our overhead upper panel view, you guys.
upper overhead, lower overhead,
Lower panel,
console. Yep,
center pedestal,
yep.
throttle quadrant.
Yep.
There, we can put you guys in the jump seat.
Yep, there you go. There you go.
And I think the captain view it would be a good view for them to have
CDU
by
message displayed.
default.
Enter IRS position.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Because it puts them in your seat, kind of puts the window.
My
But,
question is, do you have to do that every time you load the aircraft, or what?
Do what?
Do what?
Change it to the captain's point of view? Like, do you do that
No,
every time
just
you
hit
load the
F9.
aircraft, or is it just...
No,
Oh.
just press F9 and it defaults PMG.
CDU message
set it
cleared.
to Default captain's side.
Oh, cool.
And so then, okay, so if you press Shift 3 and look at what view you're on.
Shift number 3.
Yep, Shift 3.
Captain EF.
Oh, this is Captain's EFB.
Yep, that's
Oh,
what that
Captain's-
says.
Yeah, you have to press F9 to reset your views.
Recite?
Well, reset.
Okay, virtual cockpit view.
Okay, now try pressing Shift 3.
CDU message displayed.
Shift 3.
CDU message cleared.
And then check again.
And it just says virtual cockpit view.
Okay, press F10.
Okay.
Then shift 3. There should be a view there that...
Hold on.
This says cockpit view.
Okay, that's weird.
I'm kind of
You're doing shift
surprised.
and then the number 3 on top of your keyboard.
Yeah, shift number 3.
Yeah, okay, that's weird. Because it should have loaded it. Are you in a 900 or an 800?
I'm in the 900.
Okay. It shouldn't matter, but you never know.
I wonder if you gotta set them up, maybe.
Yeah, I don't remember, because mine does it.
Is it shift 3 or control 3?
No, it's shift 3.
What is it supposed to do?
It's supposed to bring up the interactive FMC. So like all of the people that are watching can see it as you type into it with TFM. If that's what you so want to do.
Oh, so you hit F9.
Let me see.
F9. Shift 3.
Let me bring this up here.
Yep, now it's... Hold on, I think it is.
I'm surprised the screen reader doesn't read any of that stuff.
Because it should say something like FMC or CDU 1. I'll bring it up here and see.
No, that was just reading the one that I had pulled up, but... Wonder why mine don't do it.
Hold on, and I'll see what's going on.
Let's see here. Yeah, I don't know. It's,
Yeah, I'm looking, loading up my favorite scenery.
alright guys, let's get the flight programmed here. Take up runway 21. Execute. Alright. Execute. 3.
First contact 00 is what I have.
Got on my active guide for weather. Welcome back to Active Sky. It's
And I put YouTube.
there we go. Flight plan. Load. Alright, there's our flight, our weather. Okay.
Officers seat.
Now we'll load the weather in the CDU here.
CDU message displayed. CRZ when uplink ready.
Load.
CDU message cleared.
Execute. Alright. Altitude set, weather is set. Flight page. Alright, we got one vector here to get rid of.
Gotta love vectors.
Looks like we picked a good day to fly. The aircraft looks good. What I like to hear. Especially when I'm taking off from almost 5,000 feet up in
CDU
the
message
air.
displayed. Takeoff speeds deleted.
Yeah.
The air up here is much thinner,
CDU
so
message
sometimes it takes a longer runway to get up in the air, but it's alright, we'll get it. I need to send a message real quick. I'm gonna mute this for 1 second, guys. Hold on.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I'm looking forward to getting back up. I'm gonna actually practice that Miami to San Fran run so I can get good at it, so that when we do the flight for real, I can do it. I
Yeah.
can practically do it in my sleep. San Francisco's been one of those airports I've never had good luck landing at.
Now you were saying what?
Glide slope. Pull up.
Brandon?
Wind shear. Wind
What's up?
shear. Wind shear.
What'd you say
Terrain.
about being a
Terrain.
bad boy?
Pull up.
No, I said San
Sink rate.
Francisco is one of the
Pull
airports
up.
that I've never had luck
Terrain.
landing at.
Pull
I
up.
wonder why, because
Don't sink.
that's been one of the easier
Don't
places
sink.
for me.
Too low. Terrain.
Jesus Christ.
Too low. Gear.
Well, maybe
Too low.
Maybe,
Flaps. Too
Well,
low.
maybe
Terrain.
because of the aircraft that was
Glide
flying.
slope. Bank angle.
No, I'm
Bank
thinking of
angle.
LAX. I'm thinking
Approaching
of LAX,
minimum.
but
Minimums
San Francisco, the
2,500,
thing with that airport
1,000.
is
500, 100, 50, 30,
the runways
20,
are right there off
10.
the water.
Yeah.
I mean,
Wind
one of the
shear.
runways is
Wind shear.
literally,
Wind shear.
when you come
Too
in
low. Terrain.
to touch down, it's
Caution.
right
Terrain.
past the edge of the water.
Terrain.
Yep,
Terrain.
that's been my problem.
Pull
I've
up.
gotten on the runway, but I'd slide off right into the water.
I'll tell you right now, that's just freeware being silly. Because you can ask Andy,
Yeah.
that won't happen in the PMDG.
Oh, I believe it won't. That's what I'm saying. When I start flying that thing, I want to practice that so when we get that flight going for real, I can do it as a pro. Okay, Jesse, sorry, what were you complaining about?
No, what I was gonna say was, God, how I love getting calls from a work colleague on the weekend. to
I
talk
thought you
about
already
work
bought it.
because he's having issues. No, I bought it. I just need help upgrading to it correctly.
What do you mean? You
I
just
don't want to
ins-
send you the fuck up.
you just install
Just
it.
install it. You
Wait,
just install it. Because P3D4 and P3D5 can be side by side.
Andy, I don't have oodles and oodles of disk space.
Uninstall P3D4.
Oh, then you just uninstall P3D4 and all of the stuff that you have with it.
And
Remove all the leftovers and then install 5. Put all the stuff back in there that you have for 5. And there you go.
So let me ask you a question. Since you have P3D5, when do I email? Because when do I email the guy about the navigation? Because I'm not gonna have updated navigate data for P3D5.
I'm totally confused. What are
Talking
you...
about the world update.
Oh,
Because there's a portion of the current Eric cycle with the world update you have to email him about in order to get, because he doesn't readily publish it.
uh-oh. You have to do that with V4 as well?
No.
No, because B4 it doesn't matter.
Oh.
why don't he just put it in with the V5 program?
Yeah, that would make a lot more sense.
You know, I never understood, because I've never had issues with navigational aids or anything, and I don't use that stuff. I never figured it out.
Well, yeah, because you got your own scenery, right?
Yeah, but even before then, I still didn't have an issue.
Got you. All right, guys, we're gonna do a checklist here.
Well, I heard that some of the airports have been fixed with V5.
This is P3D 5.3.
Yeah,
We're gonna do our pre-flight list.
Yeah. Well, yeah, some of the airports have been.
we're gonna do our pre-flight. Let's check here, you guys.
And she's gonna yell right on our screen. How lovely.
It's fine, guys. All right.
Where are you guys going? Because I might ride along.
He's going to Toronto from Idaho, KIDA.
Yeah, Idaho to Toronto.
I think it's Boise.
Brandon, I might be getting maybe next year so a new desktop.
Oh, good. Simming works better on desktops anyway.
No, I have a laptop and I've never had any issues.
I have the equivalent to a desktop except that I discovered little that desktop had a little bit more capability. Like my laptop, I could not take these gaming laptops, you could not take them portable like you can a regular laptop.
Dude, of course.
The batteries on them suck.
Of course they suck.
Well,
dude.
yeah, if you're
Guys,
gonna
give me
take
1
it for
second,
speed-
okay?
Okay.
Brandon, talk to these guys for a minute for me.
Alright. Alright, so I'm going to be hosting, folks.
For now,
yes,
yeah.
For now. Yes, I don't like batteries on laptops.
Well, yeah, I mean, if you're going to take P3D and run it off of battery, yeah, it'll last about 30 seconds.
I might get me a desktop maybe for like cameras.
I don't have a desktop, I have a laptop.
Oh wait, I thought you had a desktop.
No, he
Ew.
doesn't.
No, I have a laptop.
I saw one at Best Buy with a Ryzen 7 something, 16 gig of RAM, 1 terabyte SSD plus a 1 terabyte HDD, liquid cooling, about 15 to 17 ports.
It doesn't sound like a laptop.
1800.
No, that's a desktop.
Oh, okay. Okay.
You know about those liquid cooling machines, right, Jesse? You do know you have to have water in them?
I thought it came with the little liquid thing inside of it, the special.
No. No, I think, yeah, you gotta put water in it through a hose.
What?
Yeah, you gotta hook the hose up to
Yeah,
it.
every so often you have to drain it and refill it because the water gets dirty.
Ooh, I better tell Sarah that.
Does she have one?
She bought one of those liquid cooling machines.
Well, no, are you... There's two
What?
things here. Are you saying it's liquid cooled or are you saying it has liquefied GPUs and CD?
I guess that's what it said. It said something about...
Because mine has... Because there's a difference. Mine has liquefied GPUs and cores.
I don't know. It said something about liquid... something
Yeah.
cooled something or other.
Yeah, it'll say... it'll say something about liquid core cooled. Or liquid... Because mine, when I bought mine, on the page, it says GPU slash primary cores.
Go to
Liquid.
bestbuy.com and look up the Alienware R10. Aurora 10.
Is it a desktop?
Yep. It's a full-blown tower.
I bet you she's gonna have to add water to it and drain it. I bet she got one of those.
I heard yesterday.
Alright, you guys, I am back. So now
Alright.
we, let's see. I think we're ready for our.
R10.
Yeah, can you call it Aurora 10 or something?
Alright, yeah, we're gonna do our before start checklist.
Awesome.
Fuel 26998.
Yes, it is liquid cooled,
I
so
thought
he
so.
won't have to put water in it.
0
She won't?
205.
Will.
Oh, yep, I thought so.
Oh shit! Where the
Yeah,
hell do you put
you're
water
always
in
gonna
it?
have to put
You
water in
open,
it.
I think you open the back part of it to put water in.
Yeah, there's like a drawer that you can open up and
Oh shit!
Alright, you guys, I believe. Let me take a look here.
Yeah, honey, hold on.
but yeah, mine is liquid metal core, which is different.
Yeah, let me
Yeah, 343 is the heading we need to be on.
Put some water in it. Yes, you have to water the computer, else it'll die.
No, it'll just, the parts will overheat in it.
Yeah, it'll overheat because there's no fans.
No, hers has a fan. I heard it.
Alright, 343.
Yeah, but you still have to have water in it, or they will overheat.
What, how often does she have to? Ooh, does that thing come with water in it?
No.
No, you got to put water in it.
Oh,
You're leaving from Idaho Regional
Okay.
Airport.
Yeah.
When are you getting your computer, Brandon?
What's up?
When are you getting your computer?
Ground crews in cockpit.
Okay. I've been asked this
Ready
so many
for
times,
pushback.
and I'll be getting it pretty soon. That's what I'm going to say on the subject. So, that's all I'm going to say on it.
Nose left.
Remember that you were saying that you'd be in the air really soon, so I was wondering if you had already gone.
Start
Exactly.
engines.
I'll be in the air really soon, I promise. It will be happening.
Alright, you guys, we are starting our engines. There, that way I know you guys can see the P3D window.
Yeah, dude, if she has she been running that thing without water?
Well, I didn't know how those things work.
When did she get this thing?
She got it.
I think she got it the beginning of this week.
She got it like she set it up
Monday
like
or
a couple
Tuesday.
days ago.
What are we talking
Tell her
about?
to put the liquid cooled computers that you have to fill with water.
Oh, this is gonna be fun. Did you take
Which
it out
is
in the back
different
and
than
close
the
it?
The
liquid
water
metal
should already
core.
be sealed in it. What do you mean you gotta fill it up?
That's what I'm confused about, and I want to get me one of these machines too.
No, the water should already be in it.
Because I thought there was I thought there was one that you had to fill up with water.
No, you gotta you got to eventually drain them and put new in it, but not for a very long time.
Oh.
You're going, whoever it is, they're gonna need someone sighted to look and see if it's got water in it. There should be a thing that shows that. But I've never heard of buying one without the water already in it.
Brandon, does it need a lot of soil and sunlight and all that good stuff?
Alright,
No,
engine
it's
one
not a-
cut out, push is complete. Parking brake is done.
Well, I mean,
I'll have Sarah buy a couple pounds of dirt for it too.
well, maybe in your case, yours might need some Scotch builder to grow, but you know.
3D start up on our computer, and we start it up. And
CDU message displayed. Tie on above 10 degrees.
Oh, I need to clear something up too, because it was brought to me. I've got the email. I'll have to go through and find it, but I guess there's a website that Sarah, that you own now, which is no big deal, but
CDU message cleared.
Sarah's not the developer of TFM, you guys.
No.
So
What?
when she was at the expo, that was just her
That was her presenting.
presenting TFM. She's not the developer.
What website says this?
No, her website, she's talking about her experience in simming, and she shared the expo on her website, but she didn't really clarify that she was just presenting, and people got confused on that. But it's not a big deal, but people need to know the difference. She was presenting. She
Yeah,
was
she's not the developer.
presenting. The developer's right here on the live stream with us right now.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's why if I go to Expo, if hopefully, hopefully I know enough time ahead of time, because I don't want to do all this stuff and then,
2023 in Houston.
Yeah, we know.
yeah, I know, because if Andy doesn't make it, he's wanting me to, go and
What, Johnny, to go and represent the program.
Brandon, that's close to you, dude.
Dude,
Yeah,
I want to go.
but
I've been talking
if
about it.
Andy goes, I mean, even if Andy does go, I mean, I don't mind. It's his program. But what I'm saying is, I make it very clear to people that, one, I'm going because that's what Andy would want me to do. We had another guy that was going to go and do it, and
Yeah.
he didn't even talk to Andy. Like, you got to talk to the developer before you just jump and go. Like, when Sarah did it, she talked to the developers. So, yeah, Andy, if you go, that's great. I'm just saying, if you don't, hopefully I've got enough time to put my stuff together.
Yeah.
I guess
Apparently it's too early for speaker registrations. I guess they open up in December.
So are you and Jason going to put in for the speaker?
Yeah.
So more than likely you guys will be going then, because I can't see doing it and then not going, right?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because he just sent a message that said we are seriously looking at going in there.
Well, yeah, I've seen that. I'm still gonna, I'll still go. Just for the support, but
He's fine.
well, we'll talk about that off live stream, Jesse. I don't want to. Like,
Yeah, this is. Well, I know, but this is mainly for a flight, though, Jesse. That's why he's saying that. I'm
All right.
trying not to get off topic here.
all right, you guys.
I'll be back.
We engine are started, and if you ever do your checklist and then you get distracted and you're like, oh man, did I do that checklist? Just do it again. It's not a big
Do it
deal.
again.
Like the after start flow. I'm pretty sure it did it, but to be sure,
Better to be safe than sorry.
I'm going to hit my after start flow again.
So, talking about checklists and stuff like that, I am going to make it nice for everyone, and I am going to take, at least for now, the 7:30.
Hold on, Andy. Let me raise your volume. Hold on.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, you're low. Let me raise you. Okay, say something.
Okay, I'm here.
There we go. Okay, now go ahead and tell us what you're...
Alright, okay, yeah, so I'm going to make it nice for everyone. I'm going to, at least for the 37 right now, take the QRH and put it into more of a useful form.
Okay.
Because the QRH has actually got all of the checklists in it. It's got the normal procedures, plus it has all the abnormal ones.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Alright.
to make it easier, I'll redo them.
So what are you going to do with it exactly? Like, what are you...
I will probably have them up on BVI Pilot's website.
So is it going to be like a
'Cause that's-
PDF we have open or a Word?
Oh, yeah.
It will be
if you
like-
send that, yeah,
well,
if you
no,
send
it'll-
that to me, I'll get it to Declan and we can get that on... Yeah. I'm going to load the...
Well, no, it'll be text files.
Oh,
Just plain old text files.
okay.
Like you can open up
TFM
in
is
Word.
shutting down.
One will have like
Guys,
pre-flight.
I'm going to load the preview. I'm going to try to run with the preview TFM again.
That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna run from source here.
It was
That's
7...
really handy.
It was Alpha 7.8, right? Or 7.8, whatever. Yeah, it was Alpha 8, wasn't it? Andy?
Alpha 8. Yes.
Yeah.
Let's-
Alright guys, so now that I've got that running,
Whoops.
actually we can show them a couple things now that it's running. Let me bring up the 737 panel. So we got overhead,
6.
aft overhead, the IRS. What is this? Sue? I can't understand what that's saying.
It's the PSEU panel. That's where if something goes wrong, then that's basically the maintenance light
Okay,
for the
so
overhead panel.
That light is off. Okay. Service interphone. Off. I turned the phone on. It don't do nothing, but I guess if you got certain add-ons though, that would come on, wouldn't it? If the flight attendant's talking.
Yep.
I wonder if
Well,
we
the
got-
service phone, well, so it's like the first service phone itself is like you turn it on while you're in flight, and there's actually a call button on the pedestal, which we haven't gotten to yet, where you can call the flight attendant, and when she answers, then the phone will ring,
Okay, so actually that
and then you could
once the jet's
pick
running,
up the phone and use it.
that phone comes on, I think, right? You turn it on.
No, you have to turn it on.
No, I mean once the jet's
It's not-
running, you turn it on. That's what I mean. I mean like the
Oh,
rule
yeah,
of thumb
once
is once the jet's running, you turn it on.
Yeah.
There, we'll turn it on then. Dumb lights. They're off right now. Which does when you're going down the runway, that's it. I think I remember correctly, they do turn off the dome lights and all that.
Dome lights are used if you need to, if you're in the, let's say you're flying at night and you need to look at something.
Yeah, well, yeah, I
Like,
don't
let's
mean
say you
dome
need to
lights,
look
but I
at
mean like the runway, the lights for the passengers. The
Cabin lights? Oh, the emergency lights.
just the lights that run
Because we don't
down,
have those.
the lights that run down the aisles where the passengers are.
Oh, those are emergency lights, I think.
By the way, for those who are wanting current oceanic nat tracks, Simbri has them.
What is it?
Jesse just sent me a text asking me if I know of a website to get the current nat track for an oceanic flight.
EEC. That's on. Control indicator off. Oh, these are all the lights. Now here's our oxygen, you guys. We're at 66%. It's on normal. Passenger oxygen is off. All right. Gear. Nose gear indicator on. Left gear is on. Right gear is on. Flight recorder. So the low pressure A indicator, is that for the, what is that for?
What panel are you on?
We are on I gotta tab all the way back up to it. Forward overhead.
Yeah, but what panel? Flight controls?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, low pressure basically means that the hydraulics that run to that has a low pressure gauge. It turns on when there might be a problem.
Do we have an oil pressure anywhere or not yet?
It's in the APU panel.
There we go. Alright, so EGT needle indicator. It's on 0. Low pressure is off.
There isn't very many gates and stuff around here.
Alright. VHF is on normal. FMC is on normal.
And then your other one should be auto.
Yep. Alright, we'll get down the runway here, you guys. I just wanted to look at this.
Why does this always happen?
Where is the oxygen, the gauge at?
It is on the oxygen panel, aft overhead.
We're at 67%. Alright, so let's go ahead and get out of here because we're... Alright. We're going to do our taxi checklist.
You know, good thing these payware don't do the inefficient fuel like the freeware ones do.
Alright. Taxi checklist. Here we go. Generator on, probate's on, anti-ice is set, isolation valves, auto, engine start switches, continuous, auto brakes, RTO, flight controls, here we go, left, full right, back, forward, Alright, you guys can hear me okay, right?
Yeah.
Audio still good?
Yeah.
Yeah, your audio's good.
Alright. I just wanted to make sure because I had to make some adjustments here because it was in the way of my stick and I don't want that to happen when I'm trying to take off. Alright. Let's move to the runway. Runway 21. Alright. Stand by 1 second, you guys.
Alright.
doing a flight, but I'm still here. I just have you guys on in the background.
What's up?
No, I'm back. I'm not doing a flight, but I'm back. I just have you guys on in the background because my sister's coming down.
Yeah, I got that.
Alright, I just need to start FS Airlines, guys, and we will be on our way.
A 10-hour flight today just to get over to Miami.
Huh?
I did a 10-hour flight, get to Miami, miss the freaking ILS, land it, bounces, lands again. I got like a minus almost 700.
How in the hell do you miss an ILS?
I don't know. Like I got the localizer, but I missed the
Glide
other
slope?
thing.
Do you control your speeds on the way down?
Dude, I was by approach. I was at about 130
Okay.
in a
I mean-
777.
In your descent, like when I'm asking, do you control your speeds all the way down? Like,
Alright,
do
you guys,
slow it
we are
down
ready to
240?
take off. Here we go. Let's see.
Yeah, you mean like slow down the plane? Yeah. I'm at 250 by 10,000, 240, 230.
So you go to 240, to either 250, 230, 210, 190, and then 130.
I don't think I did that. Like I was like, because I was following some of the. I was following because the star.
Let me get up in the air and then we'll pick back up on that, Jesse. Just wait a minute. I'm trying to take off here. Alright, guys. Parking brake is off. But I feel like I'm missing something. Fuel. Oh, that's way too much. Alright. Here we go, you guys.
Knots. 17 knots. 22 knots. 28 knots. 37 knots. 45 knots. 56 knots. 65 knots. 75 knots. 87 knots. 98 knots. 109 knots. 120 knots. 129 knots. 140 knots. 150 knots.
Big one, rotate.
160 knots.
B2.
168 knots. 177 knots. knots. Gearboard. 182 knots.
You're up.
Airspeed low. Airspeed low.
And there we have it. We are I was getting ready to say, how am I already at 8,000 feet, but I took off from 4.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you remember the airport altitude higher.
Let me see something quick. So when the button says like auto throttle on, that means it's on, right?
Andy,
Do what now?
The auto throttle button, it says auto throttle on under the CPU. Shift S, left bracket Shift S.
Yeah.
It says, well, it says auto throttle off, but
Well, then it's off.
well, why is it not turning on then? For some reason, the auto throttle is not turning on with that button. the auto throttle is on, and I've got the preview going.
Yep.
Now on the preview, when I do left bracket shift S, it says auto throttle off.
Did you try it with the irregular installed version?
Well, the reason I know auto throttle's on because I'm moving my throttle back and forth and it's staying in the same spot. Like I got my throttle all the way at position 0, and it's staying where it was.
Yeah, I think I might know what the deal is.
Do you want me to load the other one just to see? You sure?
Hold on a minute and I'll get you another build.
Oh, I mean, you don't have to.
Because I think... No, I know what happened. It'll make your life easier.
Okay. So, let's see, guys. We're in the air now, Jesse. You got... you go back and talk about whatever it was you were talking about. I just wanted to get up in the air first. I need to up. Your guys' audio, I need to up it anyway, so it's not like you're overriding it.
Are we that low?
Well, don't up it on your end. I'll do it on mine.
Okay.
Why did he delete my takeoff speeds?
Okay, yeah, we're following. Okay. So we are on track, and Brandon, you was kind of way off there, but we are... Well, when we get to cruise, right now it's 3 hours and 9 minutes, but when we get to cruise about like 2.5 hours.
I didn't realize that flight was that long. I haven't done it before, so...
Yeah, it's huge.
Yeah, it's a decent little flight.
Alright. But I stand corrected.
Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with that.
Okay, there you go. It's in Dropbox.
Okay, I'll go here.
Yeah, that's what I was asking. I mean, the same as flying any of these aircraft. Like I was asking, that's why I was asking about your speeds.
Right now,
And I'm assuming you had your altitude and everything set. You know, run to the localizer. Oh. That may have been your problem. So when you go to set that localizer, it says 3,000 or above, just set it to 3,000. That might have been wide. So you said it, and it did connect to it. Huh.
I
what are you
can't
landing
trim.
on? I'm gonna try that one when I get updated going.
There we go. What did it say? 5.5.
Yes, we know. We know.
Okay, 5.53 is
It's
a good
not that
estimated
great.
guess. Here. Oops. Let's go in here. Under doors.
That's so cool. You can adjust the light brightness.
That is cool.
Where is the button that turned on the passenger oxygen?
It's on the oxygen panel. Aft overhead.
I can pay my T-Mobile phone bill, folks.
Yummy.
Yeah.
An aft overhead. There it is.
Let's see how this works.
I guess we'll give the passenger some oxygen. Why not? They need to breathe too. where it says passenger off, but I don't see a button that I see an oxygen normal button, but okay, there we go. That one button controls the, okay. So there, passenger better not complain. They got, we gave them some oxygen.
Hey, Declan.
Yeah, hey guys.
Heck, how's it going, buddy?
Good, yeah, can you hear me? You got me?
Yeah.
We got you.
Okay. Alright, yeah, the internet's being weird. Okay, yeah. Yeah, hey.
Almost 35,000, guys. I'm finally doing that flight from Idaho to back to Canada. Then I will take an airplane trip from Canada and go over and get the triple and try to run some cargo for us.
Yeah, we got to figure out how that works. I think Marshall did a flight to London one yesterday, but he couldn't unload the packages into the warehouse. But I think that might have been because he had packages within the 50-mile range, so I think they just got delivered automatically. I think you've probably got to have some for a little bit further distance, so they can actually stay in the warehouse without being delivered.
Yeah, they gotta be, like, it's gotta be something that would have to be flown back out, I believe.
Yeah. Otherwise it just gets delivered automatically, which is, you know, there's no point keeping it in a warehouse.
Right.
What's that?
Yeah, hey Jesse.
So I might be getting a new yoke from my friend. I forget who he said makes it, but the thing's like $1,000 yoke. You can actually use it in a real cockpit. It's got several buttons on it and whatnot, but I can't think of it. I know you guys have heard of it. It's an expensive yoke, but if that happens, Declan, I will get. Well, I'll figure out how to do it. I'll get you my Alpha. I'll send it to you. Cause George is the one doing the deal, so he said
we could do that.
If he gets me that yoke, then he said that we can just send you the Alpha, and then he can square up with Marshall. With like a card or something. He can buy him something, whatever. But you don't need the Bravo,
We'll have to see what
right?
the postage cost is.
Yeah, I don't know how to.
I don't need the Bravo.
Figure that out. I don't know how that works.
I guess it would depend on the weight of the parcel and all that stuff, but it's usually relatively expensive. I mean, we'll see. As long as it's not more expensive than the thing is worth. Huh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that.
But we should be able to get your honeycomb working. I mean, mine works. Mine works with no problem. So if something is probably not set right on yours.
I I think it's just a setting somewhere, but I was like, man, I want to do this flight, so I pulled out my my Pro Logitech for now. Dude, it was wigging out, bro. It was wigging. Like, my auto throttle was turning off and on by itself. Like, it was doing all kinds of crazy stuff. I don't know what was going on, dude. It wasn't what we did, I know that, but it's hard to tell.
Yeah, we'll have to
It's
see.
hard to
Something's not
say.
set right.
Yeah, something's just off somewhere.
These things take a lot of configuration, these honeycombs. You gotta mess around with it a lot till
Yeah.
you get it right.
Yeah.
So something's obviously not right. But I mean, it works. I mean, mine works just fine. And then you should get the 7, I mean the buttons on the top should be for auto throttle and for approach mode and all that good stuff, but they shouldn't be like just pressing themselves, you know, just randomly. That's not
Yeah,
how
like,
it's designed to work.
You know,
so.
the ones in between the two knobs.
Yeah, the 7 buttons. Yeah.
Is that the ones you're talking about? Is that where, like...
Yeah, they're assigned to things like
Yeah.
VNav, level change mode, auto throttle, approach mode, yada yada yada. Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm like... Cause I was like, wait a minute, I'm not pushing no buttons here. What the hell's going on? Like, it was wigging out.
Unless
But-
something got stuck, I don't know. Yeah.
It could have also been a P3D thing. I mean... You know, earlier I loaded P3D and it got stuck on the real CDU, so I couldn't open up my door because it was clicking the CDU. Like, just dumb stuff like that, you know, just dumb stuff that happens. But
Oh, well, maybe it was P3D getting stuck then. Who knows? Well, we'll have to try. Well, we'll try. I guess we can try at some point. Try the Bravo and see if the Bravo works. And if the Bravo works, then the Alpha can just you know, do one pretty much, if you're gonna get a better yoke anyway. So
yeah, because I could just use my flight stick for my, you know, for taking off and stuff. Then use my Bravo for the throttle. Yeah. I can't think the name. I know you guys have heard of this yoke before, because
there's a couple of them. There's a Thrustmaster and there's a Turtle Beach one, I think.
oh
trying
my
to think
God,
who else
what's
makes
the name
them.
of it? What is the name of that thing? Yeah, because he's actually had it. The one that he's talking about giving me, he's had it in the in his smaller plane that me and him flown in. Pretty
Oh, yeah.
impressive
Oh,
that
nice.
you can take a yoke and just plug it into a cockpit like that and it just works. It's
That is
amazing,
impressive,
dude.
actually.
It's pretty amazing.
Yeah.
Aircraft manufacturers haven't caught on.
Well, you got to realize too, though, Brandon. If it's digital, I mean, digital makes anything possible, really.
Oh yeah, exactly.
Man, that was a heck of a climb out of Idaho. Let me tell you. When you're climbing from 4,000 feet, or you're at 4,000 and you got to take off, sometimes it likes to stay on the ground a little bit longer, I've noticed.
Yeah.
I think when my tires came up, I did 171 knots.
Wow.
Well, you got to figure the air's a lot thinner at 4,000 feet.
Versus sea level, yeah.
So, let's see.
So, I can't hear my engines. What?
Well, you got to start your
This is
plane.
so whacked out. It is started.
Oh. CYYZ. That's not a high altitude, is it? No. No, it's regular.
No. Calgary's the high.
I think it's 170.
No, yeah. Toronto should be alright.
Calgary's the high altitude one, I think.
Oh, Calgary, yeah. We did that for that BBI event that first time.
Yep.
Good old Calgary. And then we had that controller on. Calgary service station or whatever the hell it was.
Yeah, it was like Calgary service station. What is this? It kind of threw me for a loop when I got it. I was like, am I on the right frequency here?
Oh, there we go. Well, let's see. Yeah, oxygen is staying at 67%.
Nice.
I wonder if that flight recorder actually does anything.
Maybe not.
Is this flight recorder indicator on?
I think it's just a gimmick, really. It's just on, like, for realism. Wouldn't it be cool if it actually did a recording?
That
Like,
would.
saved it to a folder or something.
That would be cool. Then we can sit there if a BBI pilot like crashed, and we'd be like, yeah, well, send us your recording. Give us your black box.
Yeah,
Right?
exactly. We can treat it like the real thing with the FAA.
fuel temperature is 53. That's pretty cool that we got lights to show if the engines are, you know, if they get when they're at low pressure.
Yeah. It is pretty cool, actually.
You got any airplane sounds yet, Andy?
I do now, yeah. I have it. Yeah, I have it set really quiet in my cockpit.
I guess the fuel crossfeed button, I guess that stays off, but maybe that's if a tank goes bad or something, you gotta pull fuel over to the other
Well, it
tank.
also goes if you need to rebalance your fuel out.
So it doesn't come on then, does it? I mean, I guess it could, but... I wonder the fuel temperature, is that going by Fahrenheit or what? 53.
Probably Celsius.
53 is pretty warm. Really?
Probably going by Celsius.
Well, if you have metric turned on in settings, then it's using Celsius. If you have it unchecked, then it's using Fahrenheit.
Oh.
So like mine right now says 70.
Declan, what have you been doing, my friend? Besides robbing candy from little children. No. No, I'm kidding.
Oh, you know, yeah, we went and mugged a few children this morning, and you know, just left them in the street, and then yeah, no. We had a
children send me the damn nasty ass chocolate lollipops. I hate them things.
all right, yeah,
Oh,
we'll post
no.
them to you. They probably fucking cost me a fucking £100 to post them to you. More than the damn thing's
Send you a
worth.
pack of candy bars for $300.
Yeah, right.
Shit.
Ridiculous. We got a barbecue going right now. I'm gonna head back out to it in a minute, but
Nice.
we got a barbecue
Awesome.
going. It's
Hey,
pretty
the
nice
weight
weather
of
out there.
that Alpha is a little under. It's pretty much 3 pounds.
3
you want-
pounds.
Yeah.
Well, let me see. So
If you wanted to try to
let me look this up.
calculate.
pound parcel shipping, US to UK.
Yeah, isn't the pound like $1 or $2 of our money, I think? Or is it
No,
more?
UK's
Probably.
different. A bit more than that, I
Let me see. Well, can I just type in?
think. It's kind of
Indiana,
silly
maybe?
that they charge you for inbound and outbound, Brandon. So
Yeah.
Declan,
is.
like if he was to go pick up a package, he would have to even paid something too, I think, just to receive it. I think.
That's silly.
It is.
Yeah.
Here comes Microsoft support.
Yep.
Oh god, this one's the length and width of the parcel. Just give me a weight. Okay. Right. Alexa, what's 3 pounds in kilograms? Okay, 1.3 or 1.4.
I would do like 13 inches in length, at the most 12 inches.
Alright. So that's the height.
I said there's a Microsoft.
That'd be like from the back
Alright.
of it all the way to the like the length.
Yeah.
Like,
Alexa, what's 13 inches in centimeters? Alexa, it's 13 inches in centimeters. Oh,
and then the
you
height,
fucking, you
it's
useless
maybe
Alexa.
It is useless.
the height.
Hey Siri,
maybe
what's 13 centimeters? Oops. I'm trying to. It wants it in centimeters.
What's 13 inches in centimeters?
Yeah, there you go. That's the one.
33 centimeters.
Alright,
And
33.
it's probably roughly
33.
5 to 6 inches tall, like height wise.
Oh, like the height.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's just put like 15 inches then. Of centimeters for now. Sorry, 15 centimeters.
Yeah.
Uh,
Just give us kind of a rough guesstimate of what we're.
I compare prices.
I'll be back in a bit.
Okay. Package stuff. We're just doing conversions, Jesse. Alright, bye. Okay.
Oh, like package for like cargo?
Oh, hey, getting attitude. No, for sending. Didn't have to get an attitude. Wow.
That's a bug.
What's a bug?
And this new first officer jobber thingy. And the 37, he doesn't turn on autopilot. You have to do it yourself.
Yeah, he does.
Well, you never turned it on mine.
You gotta go. You gotta go
Yeah,
to
he
that,
never called it out.
you gotta go to that configuration file and set it to on.
There's a new first officer update for PPD.
Like, just go grab
Well,
the
let me
configuration
see.
file and then you're gonna see where it says
I'd go check, Josh.
autopilot. Near the top of the thing, and just set it to on.
No, it's like big configuration file.
Yeah.
VNav 800, LNav 400.
Oh, he's gonna stream the whole flight. That's awesome.
What is it, a long haul or?
No, it's a 2 to 3 hour flight to Toronto. Man, tell you what, I love the T-Mobile payment system.
Yeah, manage takeoff autopilot 1.
I mean, yeah, I like it too, because autopay actually works.
Not only that, if you want to make payment arrangements, you can do that too,
Yeah.
which I did.
Yeah, it is set to manage takeoff autopilot. So who knows?
You have it set to what?
Manage takeoff auto. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, I have it set to manage takeoff autopilot, set to 1, and he still never bothered to turn it on.
I think there's. Like, I think there's also a configuration option. You can tell it what AGL to turn it on at.
It's set to 0.
Oh yeah, I'd set it a little bit higher than 0.
Yeah, mine like 1500.
Maybe 1,500, 2,000 feet.
I usually had it set to 1,000. Yeah, but we're doing good now, so.
Did you get your audio working?
Audio?
What audio?
You said you couldn't hear your
You mean the
plane.
autopilot?
No, he got it working.
Oh, well. No, the plane was working. I had to start it up.
That
To
was
the
right.
new panels and I'm not used to the new panels and stuff.
What do you mean? Yeah, just started up the new panel.
Well, I did a manual startup.
Oh. Gotcha.
Yeah, off from manual, the checklist that I have. And QRH under normal procedures. It's got.
So you was able to go through and do the checklist yourself?
Yeah.
I didn't know if we had enough options yet to actually do that.
Yeah, you haven't. Yeah, there's enough stuff there to do.
Oh yeah, we do. Rob did a full flight the other day with the old TFM on BATSIM actually, because the new one was having some issues on the preview. So yeah, it's doable. I mean, the new one gives you a lot more options on what you can manipulate, of course, but for
Well,
basic,
Well, I know why
it's
the new.
doable. I know you know why. Yeah, it's fixable. But yeah.
Yeah, no, I know why the
Really
new one's
missing on
giving
the-
everybody.
The only thing we don't do on the checklist right now is what the oxygen. I don't think we can do that one. As far as
You can't test it as such, no.
Right.
But it is set. Can't do
Oh,
the test
okay.
where it's, you know.
It still
Yeah,
won't go-
it's just
well, there.
Well, see, I thought you
The
had
reason
to do
why
the-
everybody's
I thought you
having-
had to fully do the checklist for it to actually go on, but I guess not.
Mm-mm.
'Cause it's already set.
Now, the
on.
reason everyone's having a problem with the preview is because all of the offsets, except for what's in the new panels, is turned off.
Oh, that's why my auto.
Like they're literally commented out, and yeah, that's why, because I literally have them commented out in source code.
I'll tell you what, if somebody, I'd make it very clear that when someone gets the actual update when it comes out, that you better turn a lot of them notifications off, because if not, holy shit!
Oh yeah.
Tell you right
It'll
now,
spam
it's
like
gonna
crazy.
it's gonna tell you every
Oh
little.
yeah.
It's not so, well, it's not so bad right at the minute, but
Well, no, but when you're done,
yeah, by the time I get done, by the time I get done with it, there's gonna be a load of stuff going on, so
Oh my gosh.
people will have to choose what's important to them to know. Like I was sitting on the runway, I checked my APU exhaust temp, and it said 400 degrees Fahrenheit.
It's the normal temperature that's supposed to be, so that just in case you run into an anomaly where it's hotter than normal.
I believe it's anywhere between 300 and 700.
Okay.
We got 2 hours, pretty much 2 hours till we reach descent.
That's not a bad flight, actually.
I got 2 hours and 58 minutes left. But I'll fix up that QRH, get all those checklists done at some point.
Wait, are you streaming right now? Since we were in the courtroom.
Huh?
Yeah, we're streaming.
No, it says we were in the courtroom.
Yeah, we
Oh, yeah.
What is it?
Let's see. Oh, Josh was saying we're streaming and we're still in the courtroom.
They don't know no different. You could be sitting on your damn toilet and they wouldn't know no different. Standing butt naked in the living room, they're not gonna know no different.
Yeah, right?
I mean, does it offend you that you're in the courtroom and we're doing a live stream?
No.
Well, I know don't you. I was asking Josh. Oh, okay. I didn't make sure. I didn't know if you, turn prejudice on us or something. You got something against,
Case before you, Your Honor, is simple. We're in the courtroom and we're doing a live stream. Is Josh guilty or not guilty?
Oh yeah, he's done.
I'd say guilty. Guilty.
I say life.
Life in prison,
We're
Josh.
gonna put you life in prison, and guess who's gonna be your cellmate? His name starts with the T. And last name starts with the L. He'll fix you right up, buddy. I mean, he's a cross-dresser, so make you feel like you actually got a woman there with you. Josh's like, damn, why did I even open my damn mouth?
Alright, y'all, I'm gonna be back in about 5 minutes, taking the dog out.
Yeah.
Take that dog out, boy. I tell you, there is some disgusting people in this world. I was reading the news thing that Crystal shared with me, and this group of people, not one person, but a group of people, like four different people, had over 3,000 pictures of children in ways that I won't say.
That is sick. That is sick.
And when I
How can
told her
somebody
that,
be okay with
Brandon,
that?
you remember I told Crystal, I said, yeah, they're probably trafficking.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly what they were doing too.
Oh man. I remember yesterday she said there was one alone that had over 300 charges of that.
They take these
Child
children
pornography.
and they literally, we watch it in movies, but now it's where movies are coming true because they take these children and they auction them They literally auction these children to different countries. So they end up growing up. The kids grow up being pimps, prostitutes, and etc. And it's sick.
Oh, it's
really
crazy.
sick.
It's crazy.
Really sick.
It is. It is sick.
There was a theatre in the UK that recently launched a program to invite kids on school trips to learn about, well, for want of a better word, sex, where they would put on sex shows, you know, like naked on stage and all this kind of stuff, and it's just disgusting, dude. It's wrong.
Kids don't need to learn about that.
They do not need to watch
They
that.
do not need to learn about that.
Look,
come on, that's sick.
Whatever happened to the good old ways of doing it?
Yeah, I mean, how did we learn? We didn't learn by no. We didn't learn by no movie or no. We learned by normal being raised and our parents introducing.
Exactly.
Sex. I'm gonna break some.
When you were old enough, when you were.
Hold on.
Oh my goodness! I know exactly who it is. No, that's just. Oh my gosh. That is just sickening. Ziggy, what time is it? What time is it? Man, I hope that theater got shut down, Declan.
Yeah, there was a freaking costume. There was another thing in the UK with a freaking. It was. He went to a school like dressed up as some fucking costume with like fucking like size C fucking tits and shit.
Oh
like,
my
what the
goodness!
fuck? And apparently it was a mistake by the fucking company.
You know, I remember.
Right.
It's like, what the fuck?
About 4 or 5 years ago. This is my daughter was actually young. She was more than 4 or 5. It's like 10 years ago. She's pretty young.
Yeah.
We're in Walmart and we're walking around and it was Kitty's birthday or something. I let her pick something out. And this guy, I noticed, was following us. And everywhere I turned, here was this guy just staring
He'd go
away,
and follow.
staring away. And Chris is like, just walk. I'm like, no, we're shopping. I'm not just gonna walk. So then we got one aisle over, which in the girls area where like clothes and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Look over here, this guy is. He's watching Kenzie as she goes through girls' underclothing material.
Oh my goodness.
Dude, I snapped. I snapped my shit.
I bet you did.
She's like, John, don't even do it. She's like, let's just leave. It's a better outcome to just leave. I walked over and I lost it. Like,
I bet you
I
did.
lost it. So he was wearing like a collared shirt. Like I grabbed it from it and like twisted it. Like, you know how you can take a towel and twist it? Like I twisted in front of it and like drug him from that section. I said, listen. And I like kind of shoved him and one of the employees came over and like, is there a problem here? I said, yeah, if you don't get that disgusting piece of out of here in like 2.2 seconds, y'all's gonna need a mop. Literally. Because I'm gonna make you eat this floor. And cops coming,
disgusting.
and he got taken off in cuffs because come to find out he'd been doing that. Walmart had knew about the guy and they were just basically waiting until they had enough to get on him. But man,
wow.
Yeah, I think my kid's mom, I think she about sued herself because she thought I was getting ready to do something. Like, no. Don't
I don't blame you though, dude. I mean, that's sick. Like,
freaking disgusting.
I watched the police interrogation.
You know what I think?
It's
I
funny
think
you
they
bring
should
this up
take
because I
every
watched-
rapist, every murderer, every rapist, every child molester, and just drop them on an island somewhere and let them
fend for themselves.
Just let them fend for themselves. Let them beat each other up. Let them rape each other. Let them
Oh yeah.
Whatever. Who cares? Who cares?
Yep.
You get hungry?
Yep.
Well, just start eating each other because that's all you deserve.
Yeah. Yep.
Disgusting.
Dude, I watched an interrogation video of a guy, I think he was like 58. His name was Michael Beamer, I think his name was, and he got
Beamer?
caught at Walmart going, yeah.
What kind of freaking
He
name
was
is
in
Beamer?
Lake Yeah, I know. He was in Lake Havasu, Arizona, and apparently he had gotten caught at Walmart going through the little girls section following a little 11-year-old around, exposing himself and masturbating. I was like, how sick can you be? Like, that is just sickening.
It really is.
Alright guys, I'll be back in a bit. I may tune into the stream or something. Sure.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
We'll
tune
be
in.
here.
I mean, we're in the courtroom though. Are you okay with that?
Yeah, we're in the courtroom. You might not want to. You might be prosecuted, Josh.
Just making
He's
sure.
got the paperwork already.
Yeah, I probably do have the paperwork. All right, we'll see you, dude.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
I love giving him shit.
I just don't. Oh, I know. I just don't see how anybody can live and find doing that to children acceptable and normal in society.
Oh yeah.
My stomach.
It's disgusting.
It is. Considering I have a little niece and a nephew, like then if I ever caught somebody doing that to them, yeah, that would be hell to pay.
Well, I found the trim wheel on my throttle control. There's a little bitty wheel right beside where you hold the throttle, and I hit that son of a bitch. What is it with me and these damn
Question
things?
is,
Try to get away from one wheel and get another one.
oh man, the wheels just like you. What can I say?
Did that give you a rough figure on that, Declan, or no? Or did it mess up on you?
Well, and it didn't look too bad. It was like 40 Great British Pounds or something. It didn't look too bad, all things considered.
No,
But it'll be the same for you. I'm not sure.
Convert 40 pounds to dollars.
It looked pretty
that's
manageable.
not bad. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
It's about $48.11.
that's
Okay,
not bad.
kind of annoying,
No,
but
that's,
I thought it was going to be hundreds. So
yeah, I did too.
No.
That I could definitely do then. Yeah.
That is kind of crazy though. Do you have to pay when you get a package over there, Declan, to pick it up as well, or no?
You got to pay for inbound and outbound.
yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Wow,
You should see the paperwork
that's
that
ridiculous.
George has to go through when he's doing cargo from there back and
Oh, I'll
forth.
bet he has a ton of it to go through.
It's just George calls unnecessary bullshit.
Yeah.
It's just unnecessary.
I don't doubt it for a minute.
I understand. I understand why they need to know the information and all that, but it's just a lot.
Yeah, I don't doubt it because you got to fill out what it is and how much and all that.
I mean, that part he already knows all that. He's already got all that information. It's just a matter of having to do it over and over.
Transfer, yeah. I ever get a passport, I'd love to visit the UK one day.
There was a group of us from college, or like 4 of us, that got letters from a couple of different places wanting us to I forget what country it was, but they wanted us to go there for 12 months and teach children how to speak English and etc.
Oh, wow.
Obviously,
Dad's
I didn't
brother's
do it
son
at the
does that.
time because COVID just started. And I was like,
Yeah.
hell no, I ain't going nowhere. No.
Yeah,
My
not
dad's
then.
brother's son actually teaches children how to speak English and stuff. I think he's based in China somewhere.
Yeah, it's funny because when you go, like when I went through my two rounds of Spanish, they say that's easier than English. But let me tell you something. It sure the hell didn't seem easy to me.
It's not easy. It is definitely not easy. Even
Now, the reason they say it's easier is because Spanish doesn't have all the, like, for example, we have the word there, and you can spell it 4
Right.
different ways. With them, they don't
Yes.
spell it any different. They might just say it different or have a different letter at the end of it. Like there with an, like, I don't know, like, for example, Fabio. Fabio is
Right.
It's got that I-O at the end of it. When really the word is still Fabi, like, and you could say Fabio, Fabius, it depends on the way you say it. So technically English is harder, I guess, because we got so many different rules to the language and to the writing.
right. Well, and things like 2 and 2 and 2 and 4.
Well, 2
but
and 2 and 2 and
I-
4, that'd be 10.
No, I'm not talking about it in that context. I'm talking about the different word pronunciations, smartass.
I didn't know Declan was going to be teaching math today, but being as we are, go ahead and give him my PayPal information, Declan.
Let's do some sums. Get out the blackboard. Yeah. And English is one of the best languages you can learn. Like, it's just so widely used. If it's one of them,
Yeah.
you may as well learn it if you don't know it.
I think reading and writing Spanish is hard too. Like, especially when I had to do it with Braille, like, it was so
I'm
hard
not
to
going to
do.
lie. I took 2 semesters of Spanish, and I still couldn't have a full conversation with you.
No, you can't.
But because
I think Spanish is one of those.
it ain't the problem that it's so hard, it's a problem of how fast they teach it. You don't get enough time to take anything in.
No, and I felt the same way when I took it. When it was a requirement for me in high school, like it's just so fast paced, you don't really have any time to soak in stuff. And
okay, I'm back. What are we talking about?
I think that when someone learns Spanish, especially like when you're in school, you learn it in high school if you take it, and you take that class for a whole year. When you're in college, you take it for a semester. So it's a big difference. They teach you what you would learn in a year in one semester, and they expect the students at college to just run off with it, like,
it's just not going to happen that way.
No.
We're basically talking about, Andy, the whole thing of when you're learning a foreign language like Spanish in college, it's taught too fast and you can't really have time to soak it in.
I think the best way is to immerse yourself. Like, actually go to the play, go to somewhere where they speak it, and just throw yourself in. Generally, people do a lot better when they're actually forced to immerse themselves in it for 6 months or a year. Because then you got to learn it, you know, you got to learn the basics, otherwise you're not going to get by, so...
I've heard of people even teaching to where when they're teaching people Spanish, like if you're talking in English, they won't answer you, so it forces you to say the sentence or the word in Spanish.
I don't know. We're flying over Dewey, South Dakota.
By the way, Declan,
Washakie, Wyoming here.
How do we get the routes?
Yeah, like when you're flying from point A to point B, so like I'm going to do Miami to San Fran. How did you pull up the route the other day to see what you were going to go through to get to the final destination?
Oh, it just dispatched it through SimBrief, and then if you go down quite a way, you'll get a list of waypoints just below the main routing that you'll get with all the runways and blah blah blah. Then you'll go down, you get a list by list view, and at the top of each section you'll see like the FIRs they call them, or the like centers that you'll go through.
Oh, okay.
So like Houston or DFW or whatever.
Right.
So you can see what center you're gonna go through and the waypoints in each center.
That's really handy to know.
Yeah, it is nice. It's good to, especially on these flights where we're trying to get ATC.
Yeah. See if I got any new tweets available. Yep, I do.
What did you say Jesse was saying earlier about Oceanics?
What about Oceanics?
You said Jesse was saying something about SimBrief with Oceanics.
Oh, yeah. No. He sent me a text asking me if he knew of a website where he can get the latest NAT track to do an oceanic flight. And I just basically told him to go to SimBrief and you can get it that way.
I mean, the most that they've had me do on the Oceanic here lately is altitude and speed.
Right. No, he was wanting to know the NAT. He was wanting to know the NAT track so he could get the latest route across the ocean. Is what he was asking.
I'm gonna mute for a short little bit. My headphones are telling me the battery's low.
Oh boy, I know that feeling. Alright.
I'll be back in a short little while though.
Alright.
Alright.
Alright, I think we got some stuff on this barbecue, so I'm gonna go and eat, and so what's going on,
real quick before you go, I think,
yeah.
I've been sitting here thinking about the whole deal on the Alpha. When I look at the honeycomb program, it showed the Alpha as being the one that was selected. So
Yeah. I don't know how we do two at the same. I don't know if you can. Well, there must be a way to do it because people use both.
If it'd be easier when I go and hook my Bravo back up and just use my flight stick that I've got
try
now,
choosing the Bravo.
and then just use the Bravo for my throttle. I think we'd have a lot
try choose the Bravo and then it should work. I don't know what. There's got to be some kind of way to use two at the same time. Otherwise, like, because I mean, people have the yoke and the throttle, so I don't really know. It would kind of be dumb if you could only choose one of them to use. That would just not make much sense. But yeah, for now I guess, yeah, see if the Bravo one will work and stop these strange problems with all the things turning off and on. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll I'll do that and see how that works out.
Yeah, that one should at least work, because that's what I'm using. I'm just using the Bravo profile and the same simulator configuration that we made up in the Axis thing, and it works alright. So yeah. All right, we'll see you in a bit.
All right, then.
Yeah.
Enjoy your barbecue.
You know what sounds good? What sounds good is barbecue cheeseburgers.
Damn right. That does sound good.
I take them, barbecue it, put grilled onion over top of it.
Oh man.
With some mushrooms.
Mm-hmm.
And then, cheese that thing up with
American dude,
cheese, and Swiss cheese.
That just sounds so good.
Alright guys, so what I gotta do here, I've got to do I've got a short meeting I gotta do here. So we're gonna stop the live stream for just a little bit, and when I'm done I will come back up here. Brandon, I'll meet you back up here. I'll meet you guys back up here.
Okay.
And we'll continue to live stream, because I'm gonna have to pause my flight anyways, because if not, I'm not gonna be able to hear what's going on.
Yeah.
So we'll just go off the live stream for now. I'll pause the flight and we'll resume it as soon as I'm done. Alright?
Sounds good.